I hope that everybody who is observing Yom Kippur today, if you're fasting, I hope that it is I don't know what you're supposed to say, really. I never fast, so I'm not sure what, I hope it's a good fast or a meaningful fast or something along those lines. Marjorie Taylor Greene, radical, repugnant Republican Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, has stepped in it again when it comes to very rough statements on Jewish. She put out a sort of Yom Kippur greeting that included a menorah. A menorah, of course, has nothing to do with Yom Kippur and everything to do with Channukah. And she posted, quote, "To all those preparing for the solemn day of Yom Kippur, I wish you a meaningful fast," and then wish you a blessed Yom Kippur with a picture of a menorah and a shofar labeled officially Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene. This is, of course, nonsense, and it has nothing to do with Yom Kippur. She ultimately deleted it. Salon has a report. Marjorie Taylor Greene fumbles her Yom Kippur greeting with image of Hanukkah menorah in a now deleted message to X. We're continuing to call posts on X excretions. In a now deleted excretion on X, Marjorie Taylor Greene offended the Jewish community once again. You know, for me as a Jewish person, culturally, culinarily, but not religiously, when I see this stuff, I'm just reminded of how dumb a lot of these people are. But it is absolutely the case that when we get special greetings from Republicans on holidays, particularly in the last few years, it's really bad. Like, for example, last week for Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year, a great day of celebration, and I had apples with honey. What a great thing. Granny Smith is what I recommend. It goes really well with the honey, and we're bringing in the new year. Donald Trump issued this ominous warning that we talked about to all Jews who choose not to support him, which is almost all Jews, because Jews are one of the most liberal voting blocs, anti-Republican voting blocs in the United States. But we got this ominous warning that the liberal Jews who don't go with it are up for some real bad stuff. And then now Marjorie Taylor Greene wishes a blessed Yom Kippur with a Hanukkah menorah. Sort of like if I said, I'm going to put up an Easter bunny for Christmas. That's what we do, right? Or something along those lines. I don't know. It's probably even stupider than that, to be perfectly frank. So do I see these things as serious, overt anti-Semitism? No. When they talk about a conspiracy among Soros and people like him to control banking and Hollywood and business, that I see as anti-Semitic. Putting up a menorah for Yom Kippur seems more like indifference to actually making sure that what you're saying makes sense. If I were to put out, for example, a Kwanzaa greeting, or maybe something for Diwali or Ramadan, I would make damn sure that I know that what I'm putting out makes sense. And clearly, they just didn't care enough to even look at it. So can it be a sort of negligence or indifference-based anti-Semitism? Yeah, probably. They just don't really care. But is it the sort of overt anti-Semitism that has been seen from people like Marjorie Taylor Greene? No, she's done that, but I wouldn't consider this in that category. Let me know what you think. Stop letting government and streaming sites control what you can and can't access online. The solution is using a VPN. Our sponsor, Private Internet Access, is the only VPN that's proven multiple times in court that they are not logging your internet activity. Something else that makes Private Internet Access unique is usability. It is lightning fast for streaming and for downloads. You won't have the lags you get with many other VPNs. Private Internet Access also works with all major movie and TV streaming platforms, Netflix, Hulu, Amazon. You can change your country to access content not normally available in your country. Super useful for certain sporting events, awesome BBC content only available to people in the UK. Private Internet Access lets you use IP addresses from 84 different countries and all 50 US states. You can use Private Internet Access on unlimited devices with just a single account. They also have a 30-day money-back guarantee, and they're giving you 83% off with my discount. You can subscribe for $203 a month and get 4 extra months for free. Go to piavpn.com/Pacman. The link is down below.